Alright, welcome back to Pirate Radio Broadcast Football. Now we've been going strong, Pirate Radio Broadcast Football, since the early 1960s. That's been a long time, people. And here we are, 2020. Pretty soon it's going to be 2021. Damn, son. Alright. Another year is slipping by. H.T. Baum and Coach Landry. A long time ago. Back in the early days of the Madden system. Madden 9, or was it Madden 12? I don't remember. First thing that goes, people, is caring. Second thing that goes is the reluctance to, I don't give a damn anymore. I haven't gotten to that point yet. Part of me doesn't remember, was it Madden 9 or Madden 12? It was one of those two. But in those early days, H.T. Baum was just a rookie. And Coach Landry, because H.T. Baum was doing a lot of alleged military intelligence community, covert stuff. I kid you not, people. There's things about H.T. Baum in his alleged military, and Slam Dunk Gomez, and Charlene Pinky Goober. I don't know. They talk about Bolivia, they talk about Operation Ghost Recon, Breakpoint, I don't know what they're talking about. And they talk about stuff like Operation Resident Evil 4, GoldenEye, stuff like that. I don't know what they're talking about. I deny everything. But anyway, back in the day, Coach Landry and H.T. Baum covertly used aggressive tactics behind the scene, and convinced all the NFL to accept the gentleman's agreement. When a losing team has the opportunity after the game to trade up, if that's what they want. So early on in the early systems of Madden 9 or 12 or 10, I don't remember, they implemented this gentleman's agreement. And along came H.T. Baum's stealth warriors. He calls them the baby angels. Eddie James, Elvis Arminius, Randy, Vanessa, Jake, Ishmael, his nickname is Ishmi, Alex, Ahmed, Achy Breaky Heart, Achy, Monica Yo-Yo, Lisa, Tiny Tina, Edgar, Megan, Andrew, Ruth, a whole bunch of them. Baraki, after 2008, 2009, was Baraki. A whole bunch of them. And then Christina Taylor, and some friends like Slam Dunk Gomez, Sabbath McKenzie, longtime rival of H.T. Baum. Both were in love with Charlene Pinky Goober back in their high school days, and they were competing as quarterbacks against each other. Well, Sabbath McKenzie is now on defense. I think a defensive tackle, I'm not sure. But it wasn't always like that. In the early days, it was an intense rivalry. Now, they still don't like each other, H.T. Baum and Sabbath McKenzie, but they're now on the same team. And so, using the gentleman's agreement, they have temporarily traded Dak Prescott and Ezekiel Elliott to the Giants and some other players, and so that H.T. Baum can bring in his players temporarily Mike McCarthy is now in management. He's in the so-called office locations, while Coach Landry temporarily is the head coach. Probably next season, I'm sure Mike McCarthy will be back. Well, anyway, this is the gentleman's agreement. It's still in effect. It's not, I mean, it's only to allow non-NFL union players like the Stealth Warriors and HT Bomb, Slam Dunk Gomez and Charlie and Pinky Goober, and myself if I need to, or Bobby J over here, who's our tech, our drone tech, Sabin McKenzie. It's now just being used, to loan players out while HT Bum does his thing and has his team temporarily take over the Cowboys or the Texans. So the Giants are benefiting from having Dak Prescott. They're like 3-1 right now. Also, Jason Garrett is with the Giants. And that's where we are right now. This game coming up. So, let's see a behind the scenes conversations. This is the defensive coordinator. Either commit to scoring 2 touchdowns or 3 touchdowns or challenge the defense to step up. "17 points on the board." The Giants are one of the tougher defensive units this season. So, challenge the defense to step up or commit to scoring 3 touchdowns or 2 touchdowns. I think challenging the defense to step up is not realistic. Committing to scoring 3 touchdowns, well, that depends on the quarterback. Because here, HT Bum's style and Coach Landry's, they want each quarterback to play. So, Coach Landry has no problems benching HT Bum and putting in another quarterback. DiNucci, Colt McCoy, Andy Dalton. There are rumors that Coach Landry wants to bring Dak Prescott back and Ezekiel Elliott to have stability. HT Bomb and Colt McCoy are gunslingers, so they want stability. That's why they have Andy Dalton and DiNucci. And Dak Prescott is reliable, stable, and will not be recklessly. He's been intercepted, but he's not reckless like HT Bomb and Colt McCoy. So HT Bomb can, if not Bomb, DiNucci and Dalton, they're stable. They can take the team from first down to second down. They can get at least, to the end zone. It'll take some time, but they're stable and they go by the game plan. So I'm sure 3 touchdowns is realistic. We hope. So, just be realistic, people. Alright, coach from the defensive coordinator. What's the game plan against Saquon Barkley? Oh my geez, Louise. Slow him down. That's all you can do. Just slow him down. Yeah, right. That's up to the defense, people. All right, scouting. Here's some of the players that they're scouting. Justin Clinton, Winslow, Shepard. Looks like they're scouting all the top talent. Going down the list. I mean, why not? You know, it's better to go as many players as possible. This is a realistic approach to scouting. Just go for as many as you can. And who knows? You might get lucky. Alright, people. Let's do it. I explained the gentleman's agreement, why Dak Prescott, Ezekiel Elliott are with the Giants temporarily. Under the gentleman's agreement created a long time ago under the old Madden 9 or 10 or 12, one of those Maddens. Somewhere in H.T. Bum's private stash of videos, he has those games. We might broadcast on Power Radio Broadcast. We might. We'll have to look up those systems. The old PS3 or PS2 or something. It's an old system. Even GameCube and Nintendo 64. The old systems. We'll have to hook them up. But that takes our techs. Georgie Skeleton, Goofer Bones Skeleton, and Bobby J, and I don't know. I'm still trying to get them to work on my backyard, so they're kind of busy right now. Off games. So let's get on with the New York Giants. Jason Garrett, who's on the coaching staff, and we're the Dallas Cowboys with Coach Landry. This should be an interesting game. DeMarcus Lawrence temporarily has been traded to the Giants. They want also Amari Cooper, who's not happy with his backup role. They're thinking about putting him off with the Giants as well. It's still up in the air, people. Under the gentleman's agreement, because they'll all be back once Coach Landry and H.T. Bum, depending on how this season goes. You know, all these players that are playing with the Cowboys now under H.T. Bum are temporary. So it's very likely next season maybe H.T. Bum and Coach Landry will be with the Texans, and you'll see all the players that should be with the Cowboys next season. But everybody gets to play. The players that are temporarily traded are still playing, and they're getting paid. So nobody is in the free agency. Everybody's been signed. So next season, you'll probably see the Cowboys, the ones that are what the Cowboys will be playing. So there are advantages to the gentleman's agreement. Many, NFL don't like it. They just want things to be as they were. And some teams it is. There are teams out there that don't trade up. They just trade until the deadline. Only teams that H.T. Baum is quarterback of, does he intrude, impose himself? But other than that, a lot of teams don't even participate in the gentleman's agreement. They just have the basic NFL rules and so forth, team by team by team. So don't think that the gentleman's agreement is mandatory. It only depends on Coach Landry and H.T. Baum. If they want to trade up and there's a player that they want to trade, like DeMarcus Lawrence and Ezekiel Elliott, Dak Prescott temporarily are with the Giants, and they will be back at any given time, back to the Cowboys. It's sort of like franchise players. They've been franchised, but they're on loan. It's a weird system, the gentleman's agreement, but it's working. So it also gives an opportunity for players like Amari Cooper who feel like they're not being utilized, an opportunity to go with the Giants where they will be utilized. So there's still some negotiations because H.T. Baum favors the stealth warriors, Jake, Ishmi, and also Pinky Goober, and Elvis Arminius. So, and Jason Witten is back. So Amari Cooper and D.D. Lamb are kind of, or C.D. Lamb, sorry, are kind of not being utilized, and they don't appreciate it. So just giving you a heads up of what's going on behind the scenes. So if you're wondering why Ezekiel Elliott and DeMarcus Lawrence and Dak Prescott are with the Giants, it's temporary. It's part of the gentleman's agreement, and it was established a long time ago in the early Madden of pirate radio broadcast football games. Way back, Madden 9 or 12, I think. Don't remember. But it was under the old PS3 systems. And Nintendo 64 or GameCube or something like that. So we're going to take a little break here. And we'll be back with the game.